Gus 5 Borough, man, chiming in. It's down here, Lower Manhattan. Down here on the pier, just, relax and get my mind right, ready for the week. Or my work week, Down here, just gazing down the island of Manhattan, down at this Freedom Tower. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm thinking of all the current events going on. I'm thinking about, the recent shooting out west. I'm thinking about the recent calls by the Democrats and Obama himself for gun control. More gun control, more infringements on the Second Amendment. And I'm thinking about 9/11. And I'm thinking about how, at that point in time, I knew absolutely nothing about what the Project for a New American Century was. I knew nothing of any ties between the Bush family and the Bin Ladens. I knew nothing about false flag terror. I knew nothing about the Hegelian dialectic. Fast forward to 2015, after what happened in Afghanistan in the 80s in regards to the Taliban and Al Qaeda and Bin Laden and the CIA, Brzezinski, etc., etc. Now I gotta sit here and watch them fund and arm ISIS terrorists who are killing Christians throughout the Middle East and Northern Africa. You've watched them destroy Libya and kill Gaddafi, who was actually getting Africa together and on her feet, or at least helping to. You watch them create these crises, migrant crises, these immigrant kids coming out from our poorest border, trying to dilute Americanism and what it is to be American. They're trying to dilute the feeling of this country as this is home. If you fill up a country with enough people who plan on going back, quote unquote, home, who gives a shit about a constitution? Who cares about the Bill of Rights? You understand? Who cares? Now I see them do the same thing with ISIS. Create the boogeyman. They leave the border open under totally what seems to be totally separate pretexts. Oh, humanitarian. The environment. We don't need a wall. A wall is racist. And you got these liberals, these boo-hoo liberals, that go along with everything. Let me tell you something. When the buses and the trains and the planes start blowing up in America again, I want you to remember who let them in. I want you to remember who let the gates down. I want you to remember why you have a Patriot Act, why you have an NDAA, why they want your guns so bad. If you American people don't start waking up and start thinking, you won't have a country left. You got this TPP already signed. You got Obama just running hog wild over this country. White men paralyzed because you're afraid of being racist. Black men paralyzed, you're afraid of being called a sellout. So you're just watching this shit happen. What are you gonna tell your grandkids? They knock down two iconic American buildings and then they put this tower of cowardice up. Freedom, and call it freedom. Then send your boys over there to fight and die fighting these people that they armed and funded, and tell you and convince you that they're over there fighting for freedom. American freedom. Let's fight them over there so we don't have to fight them here. Let me tell you something, the war's already here. Look at the autistic rates. Look at the cancer rates. They're already warring on you. Wake up, America.